Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Before we begin, I would just like to thank you guys for 9,000 subscribers. If this video can hit 500 likes, I will also be doing a Robux giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe with the bell and watch the whole video, as well as comment your username. Good luck and enjoy the video. As you may know, you can now buy cars with caps that were once limited. However, caps are excruciatingly hard to come by, and grinding for it is simply a pain. Today, I will show you some ways you can grind caps fast. Let's get started. In case you didn't know, cowboy mutants are found at 25K in Ghost Town. There are about 100-something of them at Ghost Town, and they run super fast, so this could be a little tricky. Something like a rail gun or anything with splash damage can be very useful here, since they mostly attack in groups. If you accidentally defeat all the cowboy mutants, the bodies will despawn, and you won't get to sell them, so make sure to keep one or two alive so they don't despawn. Anyways, with the help of my two friends, we will go ahead and kill most of them here. Now it's time to sell them. First, place any item onto a cowboy mutant by pressing Z. The option to attach won't show up, but you know you did it right if your item leaves your hand. Now use the rope gun to attach the item on the mutant to a separate item. If you want to take multiple mutants, just repeat and rope them all to the same item. In this case, I will just be taking 4 of them. Your end result should look something like this. Now you can go ahead and attach this item to your car. Or, if the shop is close, just straight up drag all of them over. Once you are here, just jump on the top of the shop while holding the item, and you should be able to sell all of them. I see here we made a good amount of money. Separate mutants, I think, are worth around 20. But it differs slightly for each. Now, as you may know, ray gun sells for a crazy 1,150 caps each. But it is so incredibly hard to get, and you honestly should keep it if you ever get it. Instead, easier option is to sell these semi-rare items. You can find them almost every time at Ghost Town. As you can see here, I have a rubber chicken as well as a water gun. These two sell for a lot. And useless items such as the rubber chicken should just be sold right away, since they don't really serve a purpose. Rubber chicken gave me 130 while the water gun gave me 60, which is way more efficient than selling mutants. You might ask, what do you mean by replaceable stuff? I mean stuff like balloons and pumpkins, which you can spam infinitely if you have balloon gun or pumpkin launcher. To refill, just simply put it in your backpack and take it out again. Anyways, this is probably one of the easiest ones on this list, but it is pretty slow. Simply take your pumpkin/balloon gun and spam it onto the sell platform. Balloons are 1.5 caps each, while pumpkins are 3 each. Just note that pumpkins can get stuck in the back rooms very easily. So I recommend balloon gun. Anyways, after you think you have enough, just simply sell the balloons, and the caps are all yours. You can spam this for however long you want to, but it is super boring. Most people don't have either balloon gun or pumpkin gun, so I will show you guys an easier option. For this, you don't need anything. Simply go to the first structure you see and start putting stuff on your car. Things such as green vases as well as radioactive barrels sell the most. However, I will be taking this other stuff to test out their prices. After, just put them all on your car and drive to the nearest shop. Let's start selling our items. Traffic cone and guns sell for a fair amount, being around 5 caps each. For some reason, I was able to pick up all these items at once. Radioactive barrel is around 30, I think, while the vase is around 10. Everything else wasn't worth much. Anyways, I sold everything from one stop for a total of 46 caps. No rope gun needed, you just need a car and that's all. Let's move on to our next method. This one could possibly be a little tricky. For this, you will need to spawn in the desert, and you will also need some good weapons as well as a rope gun. Anyway, head on over to 3,500 meters where the trucker boss is. I can one-shot him with pumpkin launcher, but either way, go ahead and kill him. You won't really need Trucker Boss, rather you will need the buff mutants that spawn at gas station. We will go ahead and kill all of the buff mutants real quick. Now we're going to have to take an item and attach it to the buff mutants. To make this a little easier, you can bring your car to the center. Now this is optional, but go ahead and kill all mutants in the gas station. This is so you can have access to more stuff that you can sell inside the gas station, since rare stuff tend to spawn here more. Anyway, to attach stuff to the mutants, simply take anything and press Z and it should stick onto them. After this, just use your rope gun and shoot the item on the mutant like this. Now aim at your car door and shoot again. The mutant should be roped onto your car door now. Just repeat until all of them are attached like this. Luckily for me, there is a shop right next to the gas station. Try not to go past the bridge when looking for a shop because your car can get stuck very easily. Anyway, when you are at the shop, pick up the car door and try to drag the mutants onto the cell platform. As you can see here, they are worth about 50 caps each, which is incredible. You can also find a lot of buff mutants in the plains since they spawn more commonly at structures. There's also something really risky you can do, but you can potentially get very rich. Because you can get ray gun, which is 1,150 caps from the egg launcher, you can invest some caps into trying to get the egg launcher from the vending machines. However, this is super risky, and you will most likely just lose all your money. I personally wouldn't recommend, but if you like to gamble, then this would be for you. Either way, thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day.